Oh yeah, oh horror, the horror. Oh, I already want to say, Bubsy came back. Over 20 years after the last Bubsy game, which was Bubsy 3D. Awful game. It came back by the Germans. And I did some testing.
What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong? Well, a lot. And I did some playtesting, or I did some playing first, but just to understand that could this review, except short game, be worth it. But let's just show the first level of this mess.
Did I mention I don't like heights?
And I don't know how Germans even bothered to make this game. Maybe they got the license. Maybe they got the character license IP free. We are not the computer IP. I mean the. But yeah, Bubsy, you can. He can walk. He gathers wool. He has 3 moves. He can jump. He can glide, and he can pounce. But and here's the catch. Glide is basically double jump. Why they couldn't map glide and jump to the same button? That would have made the gameplay so much easier. And of course, Bubsy being a platforming hero means that he can take only 1 hit. That is not bad. There are many other Mario in his original form is able to only take 1 hit. Sonic, over to say, can't take any hit before dying. Same applies to Sonic. The character Bubsy is very clearly much of a rip-off, but they tried to make him even more basically edgier and less basically family friendly. And of course they really didn't manage to create really marketable mascot character. Whoever originally designed Bubsy. But the gameplay is this: you walk around, you gather wool balls. There's all kinds of platforming elements like crumbling walls or crumbling platforms, and annoying voice from Bubsy. And I haven't checked who made the voice lines for him or it, how you wanna call it. They are. It's quite unpleasant. And of course, Bubsy can also climb the walls. The design, his basic design is something like a. Well, it's basically quite cute mascot character. And in that sense, there's nothing inherently wrong about Bubsy's design itself. But there's plenty of wrong, well, in the Bubsy series in total. Hell, I heard that they even tried to make an animated series out of it. And it was a complete failure. So, and from the Bubsy games I've played, this is actually the best. And you can already see that this is quite mediocre platforming. And this is the best Bubsy has ever been. And even this isn't great, mostly because of the bizarre jumping, or let's say bizarre attack, which is to say the pounce move, which has this kind of weird jumpy thing, meaning that you might attempt to, and of course the fact that if you hit with it, Bubsy's gonna be launched like a rocket.
You're 24 years too late to catch me.
So yeah, but Bubsy of course can do the pounce attack and do the classic platforming maneuvers of jumping over the head. And for some reason the hitboxes feel really weird in this game. I need to say, you really have to get well above the whatever critter's head, so you can really, actually, you could say, get to cause the damage. So yeah, this really isn't a good game in that sense.
Woolies! You're 24 years too late to catch me.
Well, but whoever made the sound lines, most likely it was just another day in the office. Nothing more, nothing less. Maybe they didn't even tell the context for it. And well, most likely, even if they if they had a most likely modestly respectable American voice actor would have most likely said that sorry, no can do. Keep your bloody money, however it was then, or if he would have had some sort of maybe professional pride, you could say that, or add some zeros, add a couple of zeros to the end, and that's it. And I do say that the biggest gripe about the gameplay of this game, which isn't really great, is just the fact that the double jump is mapped to a different button, making it really unpleasant in a platformer. Oh yeah, and there's also keys to open this kind of secret area. I didn't find all the... Actually, yes I did. Perfect level. Oh yeah, you get the score by wool gathered and all that. But yeah, that was the basic gameplay. Just go to the level. So let's just show the first boss as well from this mess of a game, which is, without any irony, best Bubsy game ever. As much as the smarter people than I say. Which should be telling really a lot, because this is just a quite clumsy, bad-ish platformer. And first boss, a yarn-powered stompy UFO. I think those are Woolies in that ship. And it shoots a blast of fire that you can jump over. There's basically... graphics are actually quite good, in that you can easily see where things are. Characters are easily recognized and all that kind of things.
Is it Taco Tuesday yet?
But they just feel so bland. Game just feels bland. Yeah. Oh yeah. One more hit to the UFO and it's... yeah, it shoots some electricity attacks. And of course, why Bubsy is obsessed about yarn wool balls is of course cats like yarn balls, so... oh yeah, I hit it, but it was a double hit. So the game is not good, it's actually quite bad. But there's simply... but... well, it's about as good as Bubsy-game can be. And it's time to end this short video. Final ranking review would be something like 2 out of 5 stars. Yeah, it's like... you can... yeah, it's a dumb little game, and those who paid money for this can be said that you were scammed. Or you had some sort of ulterior motive behind buying this for somebody else. I wouldn't pay money for this game. So, see you next time. See ya!